Hello ladies, it's Amber. So today I'm going to walk you through how I apply my nail wraps. I'm going to try to make this as quick and painless as possible. So the first thing is preparation. So I have invisible cuticles, so what I always do is I start off by pushing back my cuticles. I've already started some wraps. So I'll push back my cuticles and like really push them back, okay? And then I will take the cuticle remover pen, I'll apply it, get rid of those invisible cuticles. Once I've done that, you go and wash your hands with like some dish soap, like Dawn or something like that, to get all that extra grease. Once that's done, you want to buff. So you want to lightly buff your nail, and then once you're done buffing, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take an alcohol prep wipe or alcohol in a cotton ball, and you're going to prep your nail. Alright, once you've done that, you're ready to apply your wraps. So I've got a sheet of wraps here, and you want to size your wraps to figure out which one is going to work best for your nail. So for me, it's going to be this one right here because I'm doing the one right next to my pinky. So when you take the wraps off the sheet, you don't want to touch them with your fingers. Okay? So you want to try to take like a orange stick, you get under the wrap, and I like to turn it sideways, pull back, see, and then you take scissors, trim it. Now at this point I actually do touch my wraps, but I touch the side that I cut, so over here. So I will grab this little end, pull it off my orange stick, and then it goes on, let me try to do it so you can see it, on my nail. And doing it this way, putting it on cold first, allows you to reposition. It looks like I actually got it pretty good, so I'm going to smooth it down and make sure it's right. You want to try to get as many bubbles and lumps out as you can while it's cold, so that way it doesn't get worse. Actually, I have a little bit too much of a gap on one side, so beauty of the cold application is I can gently peel this up, and I can reposition. Try to get it nice and centered. Smooth it back down. And I don't know if y'all will be able to see this, but see, I've got a tiny little gap on the side right there. See, and I've got the tiny little gap by my cuticles. Now, I'm the only one that's going to notice it. No one else is going to notice it. So, and what I like to do is once I have it on, before I heat it up, see how much extra I have on there? I'm going to take my manicure scissors and I'm just going to trim some of that off, because these little pieces I can use later for pedicures. Try to get it off there. Now, heating. I got my mini heater right here. So I'm going to heat it up just for a few seconds. You don't want to overheat it. Alright? And then I am going to pull ever so slightly, just to kind of, I'm going to tug on it, stretch it out past the tip. That'll help reduce the wrinkles and stuff at the tips if you have that problem. Then I'm going to heat it again for another couple seconds. I'm going to take my cuticle pusher, and then starting at the base, I'm going to push up, and then I'm going to go up around the sides. To try to smooth it out. Lots and lots of pressure, ladies, lots and lots of pressure. Okay, and then if I see any wrinkles, any puckering or anything like that, I'll do it again, which I don't see any, which is fantastic. Now, I've already gotten all my other wraps on this hand, so I'm going to show you a couple other ways to finish off. So I actually have a couple nails that I can file and a couple nails that I can clip. So filing, you always want to wait until they've kind of set up and they're cold. So I'm going to do my pinky nail. So when you file, you can file at a 45-degree angle if you experience a lot of lifting at the tips. I don't do quite a 45. I do almost a 45. And you want to go down. You don't want to go up. You don't want to go side to side. You want to go straight down. You can see the excess starting to come off. Now I tend to get some, like at the corners, at the edges, it starts to catch. So I'll actually get in there nice and close, and I'll just do a quick going back. Sometimes it comes off just once. Sometimes it takes a couple. There it goes. So excess wrap off. And then I'll just file down a little bit more. Just make sure it's nice and even. And voila! Now there is another way that you can get them down. I actually have a nail that's broken. This one's broke on me before I put my wraps on. So this one I'm actually going to clip because it's pretty short. So you just, same thing, you want to trim down as close as you can to your nail. I'm going to trim a little bit more off since I'm clipping it. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see my nail and you can see just a little sliver of wrap. So I'm actually going to take my nail clippers and I'm going to get in there and I'm just going to ever so slightly clip it. And this method works really good. The clipping works really good if you have really short nails or a nail that broke. So I actually put my wraps on a broken nail and then clipped it. Now, what I do to help seal the tips is, they call it the baggie method. I don't have any baggies, but any plastic works. So this plastic is actually from a paper plate packaging. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it tight. I'm going to do it on clear part so you can see. I'm going to pull it tight. Alright, now be careful because this can cause, you can overheat. So this is just going to help seal. So I'm just going to run a mini heater for a couple seconds. And that's it. You're done. And I do it to all my nails. So I hope this has helped you ladies get awesome jam cures. I'm going to go and I'm going to finish these up. Talk to you soon.